I don't eat meat. I mean, again, in that word, I'm not supposed to use either, but, I don't eat cow. I mean, I have, but not purposely. It's not cheap any per leg. I mean, for you, whatever. I know everybody loves steak, but not for me. So this, right? Okay, so here's the thing. And again, that goes back to, what I said, in my little kiddo self and my kitty litter, before I was trapped in this New York, before like communications went down and my connection. It's almost like when you have a grain in your eye that stands up and down. I mean, like we told you, it's plank, P-L-A-N-K. I have a plank in my eye and you have a splinter. Great. Okay, so my plank is a Planck's constant. It's a physics principle between here, there, and everywhere, is how we used to explain physics in the, I can't get into this, but it's between here, there, and then it's everything in between. Right. Okay, so when I'm going to speak on American, when I'm in New York in the shitbag cesspool of Yankees, the blacks are not as bad, I have to be honest, and I'm going to use black for now, because I like black and white, and I'm leaving the special ed children out of this. So the, like, Corys that I met, the Brendan Burns that I met, and Nia, she was the only black woman that I've ever met that I spent time with, like, in a long-term, like, school year. They're, like, my top-tier ghetto kids. But like respectable ghetto, because we live in a shithole. So I'm considering these accommodations that humans supplied for all of us at Sesame Street as a shithole and a cesspool. The Nias and the Corys and the whatever, you take money out of the equation, because I have none. My parents have never had any. I don't know about their parents. I don't ask about it. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm like dealing with extinction issues and human trafficking issues. I don't really give so much about the fucking money and how much you have. It's more about your quality of skin and your inner skin, like how you are tuned as an instrument, and how your perception of the dipshit we were born to is working. And to study your changes over the long haul as I'm trying to fix, to make sure that there's no, like right now my face is bloating up out of nowhere. Wasn't as fat maybe about 15 minutes ago. Now all of a sudden I'm taking on like bloat in image. I don't know, whatever. So part of the project. So that's where I am in Yankee, New York, shitbag, where I was born. Has nothing to do with the people and the assortment of people. It has to do with the melting pot issue of we're under siege, and the sleeping zombies that I woke up to in dipshit land don't know. I can't really voice my concerns, because then other shitbags from down south who think like there's never been an equal right between a white and a black ever anywhere in the world, and like every relationship never works because the white's always out to get the black guy. Right, yeah, those people, I think they live down south. Some of them made it to Washington. I know they have bullhorns. Right, okay, so take those people. I have a game plan for this. Okay, so for all of my white Russians and what traditional Americans, before the blacks got angry and loud and wouldn't work with you, put them in kindergarten cop school. Right, we're gonna put the blacks with the bullhorns and never met a white person that they could ever trust and that was ever nice, right? Put them in a playpen with the Asians that just came over from South Korea and North Korea and China and Vietnam, every assortment color Asian, and the black guys. Put them in a locked penitentiary in like one section and have them argue over their lifetime who gets equal rights how they're going to lay it out if they're both equal. The special ed kids with the facial deformity, and then the black kids that never met a white person that they could ever trust. Put both of them in a room, in a penitentiary, locked in, with cameras. So we have a study group elsewhere that loves to take notes and like help the defense of one innocent white girl somewhere else, right, who's trying to help their family and her family but can't get past the fucking loudmouth blacks and the new fucking under siege Asians that the blacks in the 1960s thought were a good idea so they could get their agenda passed so they could like both be friends. Great. You both sit in the locked fucking penitentiary for however long it takes. You work out civil and equal rights amongst the two of you because I'm white and I can't get past you, which means there's real blacks that deserve, like in Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, not like you shitbags that sit in Washington with a bullhorn and never met a white girl that you could ever trust. Right, not you. I need to help like the good kids that are like stuck in trailers in maybe Michigan with dirty water. Yeah, there's some whites there too, but like don't get crazy. One at a time, children, one at a time. So, like, I need to help them, and your big-ass black mouth, who already won equal rights in America, right, yeah, quote-unquote, right, your equal rights that you won is with the shitbag Asians that you wanted to bring over, because neither of you are traditional American. Yep, so, you guys sit in a room, talk it out, you let us white kids know when you get to a conclusion, and we're not giving you any money or any help because we got real people with real serious issues around the world that we have to help. Okay, and any new water that you take on in this under siege, stick them in the room. I think there's some like brown skin Indians now. Oh my god, they smell like curry. You're gonna love it. It is to die for. That's what you told us when we had to take them on, isn't it? Oh, you have to open that kind of restaurant. Oh my god, it's so exotic and it's so wonderful when they're all mixed together. Good. Make sure there's no air conditioning. Stick the black, the curry people, and then with the mocha skin, and then you stick the facially disformed, radically disfigured people all in the American penitentiary system. Crank it up really hot so they're all fucking like really hot, and let's watch what happens, and let's see how quickly we get to some conclusion as to who's equal and who's slightly more important in the world, and in America, and in Russia, and in every bloodline in between here and there. Because I know the other children in the world that actually think white people are good, and like they bring food, clothing, money, medicine, doctors. Right, they don't complain so much as the ones that I have over here. So, how quickly can we get all of those fucking obnoxious, annoying skin colors with equal rights to all be just as equally obnoxious to one another, but remove the white people out of that scenario? And while we have them locked into that council group and that committee, and they're working it out for however long it takes, and the rest of us know better, and we're going to gather all the good white people that don't want to be part of that, and we're going to go reshape the world in the future. Good? Great. Get on it.